What's up, everyone? It's Chris Braverman. It's been a very long time. Haven't played 2K in a hot minute, but I'm back. It's WWE 2K22. I skipped WWE 2K20 because it just wasn't very good. So I had been playing 2K19 for a very long time, like what, 2, 3 years, 4 years? And now here we are, 2K22. The game is awesome, by the way. And yeah, as is customary from me, as you guys already know, I made a WCW Universe mode in 2K22. So it is on and popping, whatever that means. The cool kids say it. I'm not very cool, but you know, we're gonna get straight into things. But actually, before we get underway, I just want to let you guys know that I am delving very deep into philanthropy and, you know, endeavors that help other people. So if anyone out there needs anyone to talk to, if you ever feel alone, you feel down, depressed, or just need a friend, someone to talk to, if you ever want to talk about wrestling or anything, and you feel like no one is there to listen to you or hear you, you can reach out to me. I'll be your friend. Alright? We talk about whatever. I'm not a doctor. I can't help you with, you know, things. I can give you advice, but like I said, not a doctor, so I can't help you like clinically, but I can be your friend. So reach out, chris@chrisbraverman.com, or follow me on Instagram @chrisbraverman, so we can be friends and whatever. And by the way, guys, really quickly, there's a cool new website called latrshop.com. LATR is short for Lifetime at the Roxbury, and they've got a bunch of pro wrestling and pop culture merch, stickers, magnets, t-shirts, all that stuff. And yep, they've got a bunch of WCW stuff. They've got stickers, they've got t-shirts, anything you can think of. They have like the most WCW or wrestling stickers ever that you'll find anywhere. And right now they've got a pretty cool promo right now where their stickers are $1. All stickers are $1. WCW, WWF, ECW, WWE, AEW, and all the other pop culture stuff. They're all just $1. They're normally $3, but right now they're all just $1 with a promo code which is being highlighted right now on the screen. So check out the website latrshop.com right now so you can get a bunch of WCW stickers. They're pretty cool. They've got Goldberg, Bret Hart, Jericho, Benoit, everything. Just throwback retro memories. latrshop.com. So here we are in WCW Universe mode. We'll check out the calendar first. And alright, here we go. We're in the month of May. This is where Universe begins, right? And as you can see, we've got Monday Nitro on Mondays, and we've got Thunder on Thursdays. So Thursday Night Thunder. When WCW was going out of business, Thunder was on Wednesdays. I didn't like Thunder on Wednesdays, so I want my Thunders back on Thursdays where it originally began. And we've got WCW Saturday night on when? Oh, Saturdays. Pay-per-views are on Sundays, so the first pay-per-view for Universe mode is Slamboree, customary WCW pay-per-view in May, the month of May. Slamboree, and I'll show you the other months in a very little bit. Alright, so we'll take a look at the roster. The roster. We have, those are the belts. Take a look at the beautiful belts for my WCW Universe mode. We've got the World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold belt, the WCW United States Championship, the World Tag Team titles, the Cruiserweight Championship, the Women's Championship, the World's Television Championship, and Hardcore Championship. So we've got 7 titles, and Nitro will have 7 matches, right, for a 3-hour event. Yep, let's do that. And we'll look at the participants, all 123 participants of WCW Monday Nitro. Here in my Universe mode, well, wait a second, I want to see if there's a way where you can just, is it this way? Yo! Participants. Wait a minute. No, I want to see, like, only, dude, what is a way that you can look at only your roster of superstars? For, they took that out, so not even there. like 2K19 had a way where you can only look at the guys in your actual universe mode and not everybody else. But I guess 2K20 does not allow that. To edit power rankings, can I do it that way? Oh! Alright, so this is a good way. Okay, alright. So this is not actually the real power rankings. Because, yeah, I haven't even started universe mode, so Rey Mysterio is not number 1. So there you see a list of 10 superstars there, and we have 123 peoples in my universe mode. Alright, so this is the best way for me to show you everyone in my universe mode without showing other people that are in the game that are not in my universe mode. Alright, so we've got Rey Mysterio Jr., Road Warrior Animal, Road Warrior Hawk of the Legion of Doom. We've got La Parca, Jacqueline, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Rick Steiner, Akira Hokuto, and Deborah. Alright, so again, we're going through my roster now for my WCW Monday Nitro. For my WCW Universe mode, and these superstars are not exclusive to Nitro. They'll appear on Thunder and on Saturday night as well. And we've got my favorite wrestler of all time, Bret the Hitman Hart, Big Van Vader, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, Masahiro Chono, Dan Spivey Paisley of the Nitro Girls, and Booker T's wife, Charmel. We've got Sting. This is 96 Sting. Like, I've always been showing love to like Wolfpack Sting and Black and White Crow Sting, and I really liked Sting's look in 96, like before he turned Black and White Crow Sting. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be this Sting. Steve Borden with the brown short cut hair, and yeah, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong now. Right, we got the franchise, the French fry, the franchise Shane Douglas, the total package Lex Luger. We got the Giant, not the Big Show, but the Giant. In previous years, Big Show was always in the game. This year, since he's in AEW now, he wasn't in the game, so I had to finally download him, and now I've got him as my favorite Paul White persona, the Giant. Sid Vicious, Jamin Noble, Booker T, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, Digga, my boy Kevin Nash, he's one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Bill Goldberg, who is my World Heavyweight Champion, and by the way, I am transferring like storylines and champions from my previous universe modes just on a new game. Alright, we got the Nature Boy Ric Flair, woo! 6, which is X-Pac, which is the 1, 2, 3 kid. He went to WCW, he added the numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3, and you got 6, spelled SYXX. NWO, baby. Farouk, which is Ron Simmons, former WCW champ. Dusty Rhodes, Brian Pillman, Medusa, who is my WCW Women's World Champion. Mark Jindrak of the Natural Born Thrillers. Buff the Stuff Bagwell, baby. Prime Time Elix Skipper. I was a huge fan of Elix Skipper in World Championship Wrestling. He was like a highlight of the Cruiserweight division during WCW's dying days, and I think the guy doesn't get as much credit as he deserves. Loved him. He was the Cruiserweight champ, Cruiserweight Tag Team Champion with Kid Romeo, and he was a part of Team Canada with Lance Storm, Major Guns, Mike Awesome, and even Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Can you believe that? Yeah. Too Cold Scorpio, Scott Hall, the other half of the World Tag Champs, Eddie Guerrero. I don't like that it says the year next to the wrestler, Eddie Guerrero 97. Like, dude, his name is not Eddie Guerrero 97. His name is Eddie Guerrero. Like, take that out. Chris Jericho with his look from the WCW days. He is my United States champion. We've got the Alliance MVP. Who better than Canyon? Nobody. Chris Canyon here. Shane Helms for 3 Count. I used to love 3 Count. They're my favorite wrestling boy band. The only wrestling boy band that I love them. So we got Sugar Shane Helms here. He's going to hit the Vertebreaker on you and the Nightmare on Helm Street. No gimmicks needed. Mr. Hard Knocks, Chris Candido, a former Cruiserweight champion. His former tag team partner in ECW, not in WCW. I don't believe they crossed paths in World Championship Wrestling. But Lance Storm is here, the United States champion, former United States champion in WCW. And he had the hardcore title, the cruiserweight title. He renamed them like Canadian belts or whatever. That was pretty cool. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Rikishi, yes, Rikishi was in WCW, not as Rikishi. I don't even remember his name in WCW, but he was with, I believe it was Sanmu. They were not the Wild Samoans. I don't remember what their name was, but they were definitely in WCW for a short period of time. Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect here. Hugh Morris, nothing humorous here. Bull Nakano, I love Bull Nakano, she's cool. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Rowdy Roddy Piper. Road Dogg Jesse James. Jake the Snake Roberts. William Regal, I love William Regal, it's pretty cool. That's my dude. I used to love him in WCW as Lord Steven Regal. Loved him with the Blue Bloods. Vampy Rapster, Vampiro is here. Ming! Haku, Faces of Fear Ming, who is my hardcore champ. We've got Mighty Molly, who was not Mighty Molly in WCW. She was actually Mona, part of Team Madness with Macho Man, Sid, Medusa, and there was Gorgeous George. Yep, she was Mona in WCW, but she was in the Alliance, right? Yep, as Mighty Molly when she was teaming up with the Hurricane. Or was that after? I don't remember right now, but she was definitely in WCW. Mean Mark, which is the Undertaker. Mean Mark Calloway. This is his WCW persona. He's part of the Skyscrapers with Dan Spivey, and guess what? I need him here too, so I downloaded it. Thank you very much, Community Creations, which, by the way, I didn't make any of these guys. These guys are all from Community Creations, and all the cool content creators on Community Creations. Thank you for making these guys. You guys did an awesome job. Daphne, Scream Queen Daph is here. Billy Kidman, he looks pretty, right? A lot of them look like their real life counterparts, right? So those content creators, whoever created these guys in Community Creations, thank you for doing such a lovely job. The Barbarian, Sione, Jeff Jarrett, Double J, and I've got him in his Double J getup, not as the Chosen One, because I got tired of the Chosen One, and I need Music Man Jeff Jarrett to be like a top contender here in my WCW. April Hunter, who was a valet for the NWO and Scott Steiner during the dying days of WCW. She didn't really get to wrestle, but after WCW folded, she did wrestle, and she did make quite a name for herself. She's not wrestling anymore, I believe, but she has to be here as a wrestler, and I do have her as a valet for Big Papa Pump. Jacques Rougeau of the Rougeau Brothers. So he didn't wrestle in WCW as one of the Rougeau Bros. He was with Carl Ouellet. They were the Amazing French Canadians. That was a dope team. And unfortunately, I haven't found Carl Ouellet, a good Carl Ouellet, here in Community Creations yet. So his tag team partner here in my Universe mode is actually Raymond, his brother, who never went to WCW, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. Mike Awesome. I was a big fan of the big man, Mike Awesome. Wish he would have done wonders in WWE. He did great in ECW. He did alright in WCW, but yeah, man, like, I love Mike Awesome. R.I.P. Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, is here. Prince Iukea, Dustin Rhodes, which is Goldust. Chavo Guerrero, Johnny B. Bad. No, it's not Little Richard, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mark Miro, Johnny B. Bad. Cactus Jack, Perry Saturn, Luna, the Sun, Ivory. So what was the story here? Oh, she joined the Alliance. Yep, never really competed for the real WCW, but she was a part of the WCW ECW Alliance in WWE after WWE purchased WCW. So yep, that's kind of counts in my book. So added her to my WCW. We've got Bobby Eaton. Also, I love Bobby Eaton. R.I.P. Big Boss Man, who Ray Traylor wasn't in WCW as the Big Boss Man. Different personas, but yeah, still gotta have him. Juventud Guerrera, the Juice. Brian Knobs, Psychosis. Jerry Sags to complete the Nasty Boys. Then we've got Sean O'Hare of the Natural Born Thrillers. Chuck Palumbo also, but he's got his Billy and Chuck attire. We'll fix that later. Rick the Model Martel, former WCW TV champ, got him here. Steve Mongo McMongo, baby. Jim Duggan. Evan Courageous. He looks pretty cool. He actually looks like Evan Courageous. Like the real Evan Courageous. From 3 Count. But this is like his post 3 Count look when he was teaming with Jamie Noble. That's still cool. And we got Shannon Moore. Kind of not. It kind of doesn't look like him, but whatever. I'll take it from him because I need 3 Count. And we got Lashley LaRue. Alex Wright. Big fan of Alex Wright. Thus Wonderkin. Who's dope. Fit Finlay. Bam Bam Bigelow. Squire Dave Taylor. Damien. Crowbar. Scotty Riggs in his American male's attire. We got Raven. Conan. Ariba LaRaza. Dean Malenko. Chris Benoit, his 4 Horsemen. Look, the Great Buddha. The Ultimo Dragon, who is my TV champion. My favorite. I love Ultimo Dragon. Huge fan of the Dragon. Stevie Ray. Disco Inferno, big fan of his as well, though I know a lot of people don't like him, but I do. Scott Norton. Jushin Thunder Liger, who is my Cruiserweight champion. Tori Wilson. Super Kalo. Jimmy Yang. Not Jimmy Wang Yang, but Jimmy Yang during his days part of the Young Dragons. Yuji Nagata. Reese. Remember Reese from The Flock? Yep, that's him. Ernest the Cat Miller. Rocco Rock. The Shark, which is John Tenta, which is Earthquake, huh? Raymond Rougeau of the Fabulous Rougeau Brothers. Like I said before, never wrestled for WCW, really. Always stood with WWF. But I need to have him, because he needs to be his brother Jacques' tag team partner. Brian Clark. Sensational Queen Sherry. Johnny Grange. Stacy Keebler. Arn Anderson. El Dandy. Who are you to doubt El Dandy? Kimberly Page. Tammy Lynn Sitch, who is not being a good person, right? But no, I shouldn't say that, right? I'm not going to judge people, but she's accused of doing something. I don't want to get into that. She did that, and that's horrible. Anyway, Medeja, Terry Runnels, and that is my roster. So I'm supposed to have Brian Adams. Where is he? So I can have Chronic. I must have forgotten to download him. So I'm gonna get him. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna get him. Same thing for Thunder. Same roster everywhere. And then we've got, what am I gonna look at next? Oh, we've got my tag teams in universe mode. We've got the American males. It's Buff Bagwell, Marcus Alexander Bagwell, and Scotty Riggs. So Buff and Riggs didn't team up like while Buff was in this look or during the dying days of WCW, but I had to put Buff in this look. I didn't want like Marcus Alexander Bagwell. I needed Buff and Scotty Riggs, so they can be like a new version of American males. Anyway, the Blue Bloods reunited. William Regal and Squire Dave Taylor. The Boogie Knights, Alex Wright and Disco Inferno. DDP and Chris Canyon. The Dungeon of Doom, which is Kevin Sullivan as the leader. The Giant is his tag partner. Humorous and the Shark was Big Bubba, right? Big Boss Man, wasn't he in Dungeon of Doom? I believe he was. I'm gonna add him. I'm gonna look it up in a little bit, and I'm gonna confirm that. And if he was a part of Dungeon of Doom, then I'm gonna add him. All right, Fabulous Rougeaus, Jacques and Raymond, the Rougeau brothers. The Faces of Fear, Ming and Barbarian, who were also part of Dungeon of Doom, but I can't have them here in Dungeon of Doom because I need them to be their own team. The Faces of Fear, but they're still affiliated with Dungeon of Doom, and they're gonna come out to help Kevin Sullivan and everybody else whenever needed. The Filthy Animals, Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio are the primary tag team. Their affiliates are Tori Wilson, who will accompany Billy Kidman to the ring, Conan, Eddie Guerrero, and that is the legit original Filthy Animals from WCW. We've got the Flock, Raven and Perry Saturn with Reese, the Four Horsemen, which the tag team is Benoit and Malenko. I will also have Flair and Arn Anderson team up. And then they've got Mongo Magma, Harlem Heat, Booker T, and Stevie Ray. Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and Jim Bianco Neidhart. The Young Dragons, missing Kaz Hayashi. We've got Jimmy Yang and Jamie Noble. Jamie Noble actually was in the Young Dragons with a mask, and his name was Jamie-san. But I couldn't find a Jamie-san. Maybe I'll make it, but for now we just got Jamie Noble. He's teamed up with Jimmy Yang. Jimmy Yang. I was gonna say Jimmy Wang Yang because it sounds more catchy, but it's Jimmy Yang and Jamie-san. All right, moving to the Psychosis. The Nasty Boys, Brian Knox, Jerry Sags, the Natural Born Thrillers, the MBT, Chuck Palumbo and Shadow Hair are the tag team, and they've got Mark Jindrak with them as well. The NWO, Hall, Nash, Hogan, Six, and Bischoff. The Outsiders, Hall and Nash, which are my tag team. The Public Enemy, Rocco Rock, Johnny Grunge, nah, 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 nah. The Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. The Skyscrapers, like I said before, Dan Spivey and Mean Mark. The Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott. Sting and Luger, because they were always best friends. They were always teaming in WCW. They were tag team champions in WCW, so had to have them together. This looks so 96-ish, right? Yeah. Team Canada is back. Lance Storm and Mike Awesome are the team, and they've got Prime Time, baby. Prime Time, Elix Skipper as their affiliate. The Triple Threat, Bam Bam and Candido are the team, and they are backing up Shane Douglas. Triple Threat was never a thing, by the way, in WCW. They were in ECW, but I had to bring them here because they were all in WCW at the same time, too, at one point. So, yeah, whatever. And then 3 Count, my favorite boy band in the world. Evan Courageous, Shane Helms, and Shadow. Oh, my mixed gender teams, Crowbar and Daphne, and the Hurricane, and Mighty Male. So, Hurricane is not actually on my roster. I mean, he is technically as Sugar Shane Helms, but I'm going to do something where I'll have Shane Helms transform into the Hurricane because Shane Helms is the Hurricane. So, you know, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. No rivalries just yet. And then I'll show you my calendar. So, in the month of May, my pay-per-view is Slamboree. In June, we've got Bash at the Beach. July, we've got the Great American Bash. August, we've got Road Wild heading to Sturgis. September, we've got Fall Brawl and War Games. October, we've got Halloween Havoc. November is World War III. And December, Starrcade, the granddaddy of them all. January, 2 shows. We've got the WCW Japan Super Show and Clash of the Champions. Yes, I know in January that we had sold out, but I'm not really a big fan of like a themed NWO pay-per-view sold out. So I'm just like, I don't want like anyone selling out at my sold out pay-per-view. So nah, I got Clash of the Champions and Japan Super Show. We're going to Japan, baby. And in February, we got Super Bowl, baby. In March, it's Uncensored. And then in April, we've got Spring Stampede. All shows must be completed, simulated before progressing to the next year. I'm not going to the next year, dude. Let's just leave it like that. So that is my WCW Universe mode. Tonight's show, I haven't even. I didn't do this. I didn't set any of this up. This looks like a pretty stacked, cool show, right? The Hart Foundation versus Sting and Luger for a debut Monday Nitro. That's dope. Rikishi versus Cactus Jack. Maybe. Oh, mixed tag match. We've got Piper and Medusa versus Crowbar and Daphne. I don't know about that. This was actually a feud in my universe mode in 2K19. Yeah, the Filthy Animals were feuding with 3 Count, so this. I was saving it for the pay-per-view, so this is not gonna happen. This is gonna happen at the pay-per-view at Slamboree. Flair versus Vader. That would be cool. Oh man, Hogan versus Savage, and it's not at the main event. And Hogan's got the NWO with him. And Goldberg and Jericho, World Champion versus US Champion in the main event. So yeah, like I said, I didn't make this card. This is just like a predetermined card, and I'm gonna fix all that. But this is my WCW Universe mode in 2K22. I'm gonna start playing it because I've been missing playing 2K games, and yeah, I'm gonna start uploading everything. that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Chris Braverman. Visit my website, chrisbraverman.com, for more. And like I said, if you're ever feeling alone, need someone to talk to, need someone to listen to you, because I listen, just hit me up, Chris at chrisbraverman.com, or message me on Instagram at Chris Braverman. And we'll chat. I'll be your friend. All right? Don't ever feel alone. See you guys next time.